Beth, can I get any word at all?
Ooh. Smitten.
Aw.
Smitten. There's a girl in my sports class who I watch all the time. I want to give her flowers and write her poems with a rhyme. But I don't think that she knows me. No, she's never even dared to look over my way so she can see me stare.
Stop passing notes in my class. It's me, Jane Lynch. Stop passing notes in my class. I don't care if you have crushes. They can kiss my ass. Stop passing notes in my class.
There's a boy who always sits next to me, and he always passes notes my way. Well, I don't know how to get him to understand that I am realizing I am gay.
Stop passing notes in my class.
Here's another note in this class.
Stop passing notes in my class. You're clearly gay. No one thinks that you can pass. Stop passing notes in my class.
I just want to get her, just look at her face. Why is she so good at giving me the chase?
I can't take this anymore. I can't take it anymore. I just want to say that he should stop passing notes in my class.
This is all it's gonna take. Yeah, this could be my last. Just take one more note in this class.
He gave me notes, but he didn't get the message. Just stop passing notes in this class.
Notes in this class.
I'm putting you guys in separate seats
That's probably fair.
now. That was a whole little story in there.
Aw.
So silly.
That's it. Thanks, everyone. We're done.
Okay, this has been Charm Scene. Guys, welcome to Charm Scene. Guess who's allowed to do intro again? Ha ha.
You said so we got the joke about taking Sam's mic away, and I like that you're doing the intro.
Welcome to Charm Scene, the most charmingest pod in all the scene, where me and Austin, we get a guest every week. We got a great band. Everyone's talking about how tremendous our band is.
Do you
We've
want
got
to-
Sam
Maybe the
Scheidler
best
on the
band.
keys.
Hey. And on the drums, he's so smitten, it's Chris Ditton.
There it is.
Sick.
So
that was
good.
nice.
Awesome. So what we like to do, stop laughing at me. What we like to do on this podcast is we get a guest. We get a charming person from around the scene, one might say. One of our friends, one of our castmates, someone we don't know very well and want to know better. And this week we have a great one. She is a singer and a performer.
You can see her in Blank, the improvised musical at Revival. You can see her with us in Lost Realms at Otherworld, as well as Little Orphan Boy at The Annoyance. It's the one, the only. It's Beth Nelsen. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm so happy to be doing this right now.
Yeah,
Really?
you probably won't be able to hear this, but we just did some banger warm-up songs, and one was never recorded. So
Lost
there's a
to
lost
time.
song.
Lost to time.
Lost in time.
Mm.
It was about
God, here we
chickens.
go.
Everybody.
It was about chickens, but that's not what this is about. So what we're going to do is Beth has brought a story to tell us about time as a performer or something related to comedy or not at all, and we'll just see what happens. And then we are going to put that story in a big old metaphorical blender. And we'll just see whatever comes out. And we'll use it to make up a fully improvised musical with our dear friend Beth. So, Beth, what story do you have for us?
Beth, we're so ready for story time. Please.
So this is about, it was around the holidays, the year I was in 6th grade. And there were 2 roles that I really wanted in the holiday specials. At church, I really wanted to be Mother Mary in the nativity play.
Classic.
And then in school, I really wanted to be the secular Mother Mary, Mrs. Claus, in our Christmas pageant, Surfin' Santa.
Surfing Santa.
Yeah, it was. Yep, Santa didn't want to work at the toy shop anymore, and so he went to the beach and had to be convinced to do his job.
That's amazing.
And I did not get either of those roles. I know, and I was so upset. But it was because in the nativity play, I got cast as the nameless angel, somehow like one of the only unnamed angels, it seems like, the one who comes down and says like, have no fear for I bring good news.
We don't know who that was?
No, they don't say. I double checked today because I knew I was going to tell the story.
Double check the Bible?
I did my research. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have one right here.
Read that old chestnut.
Buy your Charm Scene branded Bibles today.
The Charminist Bible in this scene.
And I got like this big solo and I got to wear like a cute little angel outfit, which is, I would argue, better than Mary's outfit. Sorry, Mary.
Maternity clothes, man.
But so that was what happened there. I ended up actually having a very nice solo and a nice role in that show, even though it wasn't quote unquote the lead. And then in Surfin' Santa, I also had a big solo. I got to play a hula girl.
Did you have a name?
Nope. 2 unnamed women in these Christmas pageants.
And your shows would not pass the Bechdel test.
No, not even a little. But I was just going to say Mary talks to the angel, but I think they talk about a man, which is her unborn son. Anyway. Yes. So I didn't get to play Mrs. Claus, but I got to play a hula lady on the beach who sings a song about how you need to share a little Christmas with everyone you know and spread a little Christmas joy everywhere that you go.
Bars.
Yeah. Honestly, it's funny. I remember both those songs so well. I'm not going to sing them right now, though. But they, anyway. So, I mean,
we'll do it off the air.
Okay. But it was just like a funny, I don't know. I think it's, as a performer, like we're always kind of comparing ourselves to other people and like wanting things that we don't necessarily get. And I think it was a good lesson, even when I was a little kid, to like, just go with the flow and like the opportunity will come back to you maybe in a different way, or like there's always something else out there. And what you think is like the thing you want, even if you don't get it, you might still get something pretty cool along the way. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
What a well-adjusted 11-year-old you were.
Well, it took me years to learn that was the lesson.
You're like, I'm sure there's something to be learned from this.
Yes.
As you're drying your tears.
It's that you need to share a little Christmas joy everywhere that you go.
Amazing. I immediately love the idea of an unnamed angel or unnamed hula girl. I think that's a really fun thing to play with.
That is really fun.
Yeah.
I think unnamed angel is better in terms of cultural appropriation.
That's true. That's fair. We're gonna swerve the hula girl. Sorry, 11-year-old.
I like that.
That's
idea.
okay.
I was also thinking like, I don't want to do a Christmas show, but I think the term Surfin' Santa is so fucking funny, and it makes me think like, what other holiday mascots or like public media tropes? What if they just did other jobs?
You can put anything on a skateboard. I mean, on a surfboard.
Yeah, that's true. Skating Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Tooth Fairies learning guitar.
Amazing.
I think that's funny.
So where do we go?
Nameless Angel is also very funny. What ideas do you have there?
Yeah. Ooh, I mean, I'm also liking the unnamed angel. And like, what other pieces of news did like angels have to deliver, and to whom? That could be fun. And also, like, I don't know, I mean, Lucifer was kind of an angel who didn't want to do his job. So, like, maybe that could be worked into that plot somehow,
so smart. Putting the ideas together.
Yes.
Lucifer goes surfing. The oceans are a-boiling.
I love the idea of any boss being like, I don't want to do my job. And then going and doing a fun thing, and people have to rally them back.
Gru is I'm pressing flowers now.
Yeah.
I think we've got a lot of good elements, and I think I know where to set us off, if I can.
Sure, you take it away.
We open on heaven. There are angels flying about. They all have very important jobs. They're all collecting different notes and baskets, and one is carrying a baby, and they're all going through all the various heaven portals off to their job. Just an average day in heaven, I think you might say. I woke up at 4 a.m. like I do every day, and I flew off the usual way. I stopped to see an old lady and then touch a little baby, but that's just what I do every day.
Yeah, people ask a lot. They want so much from us. Like, really, do I have to save your dad in the hospital? I just saved a kid from a speeding bus.
But that's just life in the afterlife. That's just life in the afterlife. That's just life in the afterlife. Yeah, that's just life in the afterlife.
Well, they say there are angels everywhere you go. And I'm an angel too, but I think I want to move a little more slow. Being up here every day, making miracles and making babies for other people, not, It is exhausting, and I just wish that I could do something else.
That's just life in the afterlife. That's just life in the afterlife. That's just life in the afterlife. Yeah, that's just life in the afterlife.
People are always praying and asking me for things, and I never get a thank you except a little bell that makes me grow my wings. Everyone is praying for things that they want, but I never get a hey, that worked out great prayer. Sorry to be upfront.
But that's just life in the afterlife. Yeah, that's just life in the afterlife. That's just life in the afterlife. Yeah, that's just life in the We cut to an executive office up here in heaven. We see the big boss man, God, you might call him, sitting behind a big mahogany desk. He's just ushering one angel out, and then he calls another one in, and she comes through the door.
Yes, God, I have my reports for you. Whenever you're.
Oh yeah.
So
Let
I'm
me see.
I'm down 2 miracles from last quarter, but as you can see, I am hearing a lot more prayers. So I think I'm taking in the information, and it's sometimes it's about cultivation. It's not just about deliverables. So anyway.
Hey, let me ask you something. And he picks Doritos crumbs out of his beard. Let me ask you something, okay? Let me ask you, okay?
Sure,
Okay.
sure, God.
Do you want a name, sweetheart?
I would love a name.
You want a name?
Yeah.
Yeah? Angels with these reports, and he holds up the piece of paper. With these kind of reports, they don't get names, okay? All right? I give names to the best angels. How long you been an angel here now, huh? 7 years?
7.5.
It's a
Yes,
good
going
number.
on 8.
It's
Yep.
a good number to get your name, wouldn't you say?
I would say it's a great number to get my name, God.
Yeah?
Yep.
And he rips open another bag of chips. I'm just saying, I think you've been working a little harder.
I don't mean to be too hasty, God, but I already have some good names picked out, and I've been working really hard, and I hear a lot of prayers. It's hard to make everything happen for everyone,
Everybody wants to pick their own name. Everybody wants to ignore the big G man and pick their own name, and I'm sick of it, huh? I'm sick of it. What kind of name would you pick anyway, huh?
Well, I like names that start with J, like Jane or Jessica or Jordan, or I don't know, maybe also Jane. Oh crap, I already said that. I like also names that start with the letter L, like Layla
as me.
I realized something about you. Maybe the reason you withhold the names is because you never got one to. Oh my God.
Get out of here. You're not supposed to see me cry.
I'm sorry, God.
I thought God was a fine name.
He slams the door, sending her out of his office. And this nameless angel, she runs away. She flies away, rather, to another cloud up in heaven where there's another creature. Oh, I heard you complaining that you don't have a name. At least you have a body. I'm what they call biblically accurate. And you can see that this creature is just made out of a bunch of like gyroscopic rings and eyeballs, and it's really grotesque, actually.
Yeah, you kind of look like a really big house centipede.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the big man's got all these ideas like for what to put in the Doritos. Yeah, the perfect chip. That's in heaven. Me, I look like one of those things when you like lift up a couch in your basement and it scurries away.
well,
It scurries away.
Like a house centipede. Who was that? God?
I don't have a name.
I hate that he's omnipotent. Sometimes I just want to have a private conversation.
listen, do you have a name that I could call you?
I am so far removed. You are
Okay.
so many tiers above me.
Well,
I gotta get a body first.
Listen, maybe we could work together. You don't have a body. I don't have a name.
Look, I think we can help each other out.
Yeah.
I get sent on a lot of jobs. God really likes to send out the creepy ones when he really wants to get his message across. And I'm supposed to, in about 30 minutes, appear over a crowd of shepherds.
By
minding
watching their
business.
flock by night. Yeah.
What, did you read my case file?
It's a common request from God.
Oh, okay.
And the shepherds do tend to watch their flock by night.
Well, this is a big one, okay?
Wait, really?
I'm supposed to say the big 3 words. Have.
Father, Son. No.
Go ahead. No, you guess.
I was going to say, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, but that's 4 words describing 3 things.
That's 5. Listen, let me talk.
Oh.
There's so many instances of 3 things in the Bible that I'm sure we could talk about all day. But what I'm trying to say is, have no fear. It's one of the big ones.
But that's hard for you to say because you're so scary looking.
Thank you for saying it so kindly. You're a real angel. No, I know. I look like shit.
No, hey, listen.
Look,
I think, it's a little what we might call avant-garde, but like everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Look, I'm sick of getting laughed at by shepherds in a sky of stars that kind of look like paper lanterns or something. Will you take this job for me? It's a big one, and I know you're trying to get a claim to fame, and I'm just trying to not get laughed at on a Tuesday
Absolutely.
night.
I will do that. I will do it for you, and then I can get my name. Yes. Okay. Have no fear. That's all they need to know? Have no fear?
Well, have no fear, and also there's a baby over the hill or something.
There's a baby over the hill or something.
Some stable. Maybe it's a baby cow.
There's a baby stable over the hill. Well, you know what?
Yeah, you're gonna nail it.
Just like those shepherds, I'm not gonna be afraid either.
Yeah. You wanna talk about facing your fears with me?
Absolutely. I sure do.
The first time I remember being afraid is the night that I died. What? You weren't expecting how I became an angel. It's not always so nice and full of pride. I died, I think, in a stampede. I got covered with hooves, but then I came up into the sky and God said I could do something good. It's okay to be scared, because that's how you be brave. It's okay to be scared.
So I also had a way that I died. I was out on the road going for a little carriage ride, and then my carriage got hit by another carriage. It was a carriage wreck on the carriage road. So I went to heaven and I met a new friend and I learned a lesson. So I'm told it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be afraid. That's how bravery is made. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be afraid. Except if you are a shepherd.
Yeah, be not afraid. If you are a shepherd, we hold you to a higher standard, 'cause you are better.
Not be to be afraid.
Even if you look like you just came out of a kitchen, like me, be afraid. Don't be afraid. Have no fear, 'cause that's how bravery is made.
Have no fear, for that's how bravery's made.
Good luck.
We cut to hell. We see flame and lava, classic hell stuff. There's demons and people screaming and all the things that you don't want to see down there in hell. And we zoom in on the office of the big man in charge, Lucifer. Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
Yes.
Hey, boss. Hey,
Yes.
hey, boss. We got a couple new folks coming in.
All right,
We got
send them in.
couple folks coming in if you're gonna want to torture them. All right, come on in, everybody.
I'm glad I brought my sharp pitchfork today.
Ooh, that's right. These guys were real bad.
All right.
They ate meat on the wrong day.
I
Come in,
can't
everyone. Come
wait.
in. This is what you get for eating steak on a Friday.
All right, my son, tell me what you've done wrong. We do this down here too.
What I did wrong?
Yes,
I'm told I ate meat on a Friday.
that's a big one. The big man upstairs, my brother,
Oh.
doesn't like that.
Oh, okay. So I'm just stuck down here forever because I had a cheeseburger.
Yup.
Whoa.
You were supposed
Fuck.
to have fish. Them's the rules.
Fish is a meat.
I don't make the rules.
Fish is a meat, Satan.
Well,
Fish is definitely a meat.
and you know what? You can fish plenty of fish out of the rivers of hell.
How does that make sense? How is there fish in the river of hell?
Listen.
Is it
Sorry, I couldn't help it over here. I'm another little imp with a dull fork, and it's you know how there's fish sticks
yeah?
upstairs on Earth?
Yeah?
Well, they come from the river Styx. That's why they're called fish sticks.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, goodbye.
All right.
Thank you, Imp.
And then the three prisoners get ushered out. Good job, boss. That was real good how you got him.
Wow, that guy really asked a lot of questions
Yeah, it
about
was-
the whole fish thing.
It was a weird amount of questions for sure.
And I didn't even make that rule. That was my brother.
Everybody thinks that you're in charge. Everybody thinks that you're the one who makes the rules.
Well, I make the rules when they get down here.
That's right.
But I don't decide how they get down here.
Hey,
That's my brother.
you keep talking about your brother.
Listen, can I be real with you for a sec?
Of course you can. I'm your number one pal.
I'm a little jealous of him. You see, back when we were kids,
Yeah?
I wanted the role of God.
What?
Yep. But then my brother got it.
And you got the Satan part.
Yup.
We cut to that. It's the big audition, the Big Bang audition, so they say, at the beginning of the universe. And there's two little guys.
Hey, it's me. I am physical matter. I'm about to become a really big deal, but we gotta get some other roles slotted in. We need a good guy and a bad guy, basically.
Okay.
Good guy gets a lot more attention.
Okay.
Bad guy gets cooler heart.
Okay.
All right. Well, I hope I get to be the big guy in heaven. I hope I get to be the big guy in heaven.
Oh, Lucy, I can't wait to see how this ends. But promise me that we'll still be the best of friends. It's only been me and you and me and you since we both were born, which was about seconds two.
I can't wait to be the big guy in heaven.
Okay, you two. Now this is a big job. I hope you show me all that you've got. Did you get it? Did you like my pun? I see you're nodding. Okay, I'm gonna go make a son.
Oh, I'm so nervous, but I'm not gonna fret it. Like I say to myself, me, I hope I get it. I'm really looking forward to this live with you. I don't care which part as long as it's you.
I hope I get
I hope I get it.
to be the big guy in heaven. Oh, hey, listen, I know I'm a little different, I'm a little weird, I'm a little goth, but I think that I could run this world and it would be amazing and it would all. Sure.
Here's to us. Let me just raise a toast. Whoever wins, it'll just be the two of us running the whole cosmos. I
I
hope I
get
and we flash back all the way back up.
Yeah, so I didn't win, and then my voice got real low from sadness.
Yeah, you sounded so young and happy.
Well, kiddo, sometimes you don't get what you want, and you gotta learn to live with it and make the best of it.
Yeah.
And so I made it as cool down here as I could.
And by cool, I think you mean hot.
Yeah.
They do a really cool high five, and it involves their tail.
Yeah. And so,
Have you talked to him since then?
oh no, I can't.
What?
No, there's a whole rift. There's a sorting room between us.
I feel like we could set up a phone or something.
Can I be honest with you?
Anything.
I don't know if I would know what to say. I mean, I've held so much bitterness against my brother
Yeah?
for all these years.
Yeah?
And it's like, if I called him up, would he even pick up the phone?
Let's workshop it. I'll be your brother God, okay? Here I am up in heaven. You do this, and you do this, and you don't get a name.
Oh my God. It's I.
Oh, hold on. So, you gotta say ring, ring.
Oh.
Okay, this bit goes
Right.
on for far too long, and we go back to heaven. The nameless, biblically accurate angel is talking to the nameless, the kind you see in art angel again. I heard you nailed it with the shepherds.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't have any fear down here. No fear at all.
Man, those guys are just skinny dipping.
We love that angel.
You nailed it. Oh, that's so much better than I would have done. You're like a pretty lady in a dress. I look like a broken Beyblade.
I wish you would be less hard on yourself. Listen, maybe, you're not beautiful by normal standards, by any standards, really.
Wow, just laying it on thick.
But any standard, let me finish. Any standards except mine.
Oh.
Wow, are they a thing? I think they might be a thing.
Can they still see us? Close the sky.
I can feel something stirring in my heart, because even though you look crazy to me, you are a work of art.
You are so pretty. Oh, no one would walk past her. They would just crane their necks. I mean, trust me, I've seen it. And they go, what is she made of? Alabaster?
What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes. What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes.
And that's really nice of you to say, because I'm kind of covered in eyes. There's not much else to look at. One day I'll have a nose and face like other girls and guys. But for right now, you see me exactly as I am, as a beautiful soul and not some non-Euclidean shell. What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes. What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes.
I've been God for so many years, and every day's just more of my fears. How did I get here? Where did the time go for me to be here without my bro? I picture that day when he might appear, when the two of us can be together up here. I'll look at him and you know what I'm gonna say.
What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes. What a surprise! I see heaven in your eyes.
Hey, Angel.
Yeah.
Hey, God.
Yeah?
I think you guys might be able to fix each other's problems.
Huh?
Look, you're scared to talk to your brother, and this angel here is the best communicator I've ever met. Maybe you could just facilitate a two-way call, or I don't know. I'll leave that work up to you.
It can't be done unless we both go to the surface.
Let's do it.
And they hold hands and the clouds open and they descend rapidly.
And the ugly angel does the heaven crossword.
We cut to a bunch of shepherds in a field. That was nuts, right, guys? That was nuts, right, sheep? That's pretty crazy. Remember that time we were all afraid and then that angel showed up and said, I have no fear?
Yeah, and then we found that baby, and that baby was awesome.
Dude, that baby's sick. Look at what it did to my water.
That's wine.
Look at, I know.
Whoa.
I know.
Look at what it did to my leprous arm.
Whoa!
Fully functioning, and I'm going to use it to take a
Notice
glass
how
of that wine.
it's already walking and it walked across that pond.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Guys, this is the best night ever.
Hey, didn't we only start with one loaf of bread?
Whoa!
Whoa!
And look at all these fish I got. Good thing it's Friday.
Whoa! Sick. Well, kind of don't want this night to end, you know?
Yeah, I want it to go on forever and ever, for millennia. We should write this down.
We should tell people about this night.
So people never forget what an awesome rad time we had.
What a sick time we had.
My name's Luke, so I'm going to call the whole book Luke.
Hell yeah. Heck, heaven, yeah.
Good save. bro.
Sick, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you guys presents.
What?
You did?
I got you both
Dude, you
presents.
always do this.
It's not even a holiday.
I got you both presents. I bet you can't guess what they are. And it's clearly 2 fully wrapped surfboards with the fins sticking out.
So we can go on the surface of the pond like that baby.
Go on, open them up, see what's in there.
You know what, guys? I think every year we should give each other bro gifts on the anniversary of this baby being born.
We should meet up
Now
on
you're-
Sick Baby Day.
You're speaking my language, bros. And we should eat the sickest food. And we should all take the day off work and let the sheep tend themselves.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heaven, yeah. And we're calling it Sickmas. Oh, yeah. We're calling it Sickmas. Every day is not gonna be good, except this is. On Sickmas, you walk down to your first floor, and there was no stuff there, but now you see more. There are so many things wrapped in boxes and bags. You can have presents whether you wear riches or rags.
You can put a fire in the fireplace, yeah, it's true. And there's so many other things that you can possibly do. You can put on some tracks, you can have a good time, and you can party with your friends like it's 1999.
We're calling it Sickmas. Just watch me catch this wave as it crests.
Oh, wait. An idea has just come to me. What if we go over there and we chop down that tree and we cover it in fire and we cover it in gold and we rock out under that tree and have a great day that everyone can be
We're still trying to figure out what this is. Calling it Sickmas. We're calling it Sickmas. It'll be so much fun. We're gonna make the season last so long. You can go up to your neighbor's front door, and when they open up, you just start singing some songs. Hey, yeah, it's me, the officiant in purgatory. You were talking about setting up a Zoom call. I got a memo. I didn't really read
Yeah,
it.
hi, God here.
Hey, I've heard the name.
And
yeah.
this is my assistant who doesn't have a name.
Yet.
Oh, okay.
We'd like to make a call.
My name's Prune.
It's nice to meet you, Prune. Purgatory Prune.
Do you pick that name?
This is not about me.
Okay, great. Sorry. I'm getting ideas for myself. Anyway, yes, Prune, thank you.
Prune, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I've never been this far out of heaven in a long time.
Hey, you know what they say? It's okay to be afraid. But also sometimes they say be not afraid. So,
Okay, cool. Do you think you could set up a call to hell for us?
yes.
What?
And we also that does need to be a call to the devil himself.
Direct
Oh,
line,
that
please.
guy gets booked up real quick. He
Whose phone calls?
Are there any like one-on-ones you can move,
Oh, God.
or maybe like a lunch that we could call him over? Maybe.
Can you schedule a lunch?
Yeah, I'll schedule a lunch, but it's currently Friday, so what do you want?
Oh.
Look.
You know, the worst part is I think I can go for a cheeseburger.
I'm an unnamed angel, and by golly, I've been waiting for years and years, 7.5 to be exact, to finally get my name. And so, gosh darn it, if you don't have a little bit of pity and let me talk to the devil on this Friday, I'm gonna lose it. And I'm a really good communicator. So if you don't understand what I mean by this, then I'm gonna lose it.
I've never seen her so emotional. She's crying tears of gold.
Yeah, usually people in purgatory are pretty dull. Don't really swing one way or the other, you know what I mean? All right, I am setting up a call. You can go just into this other room there, and there is a bunch of veggie burgers. I hope that's all we get here in purgatory. It's like almost
count as meat.
Yeah, it's almost the thing you want, but it's not quite as good, but it's good enough.
We can eat veggie burgers on Friday.
Yeah, not even impossible. They're just the kind that are like made out of beans.
Oh, like the old ones before we figured it out?
Okay, goodbye. Come and talk to me again if you get bored. She starts doing the purgatory wordle.
They walk into a room with a single gold telephone.
Okay, God. Are you ready?
I want to thank you for helping me do this, unnamed angel.
Hey. What are angels for?
Many things, I think.
That's a rhetorical question,
It's kind of
God.
ill-defined.
Ring, ring.
It's Satan calling.
Pick up. Be brave. Fear not. Be not afraid.
And he picks up the phone.
Hello?
Lucy?
God.
Yeah, I still don't have my own name.
Whoa. I didn't expect you to call.
Yeah, I'm in purgatory. Can you hear? And he holds the phone out to nothing.
I heard what you just said.
Lucy, I miss you.
Wait, I was just talking about this.
I was just talking about this.
Whoa, dude.
With your little assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one of those too?
Mine's here with me.
We're not so different, you and I.
Tell me, is your job annoying too?
Yeah, hell
man.
yeah.
It's really good to hear from you.
Listen, God, I know we went our separate ways, but you're my brother. And I'm always gonna love you.
Remember that day? We were both born out of nothing out in the cosmos?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the best moment of my life.
When I was born and I saw your little face so opposite of mine, I thought, wow, that's gonna be my friend for life. My friend and my brother. And you know what, God? We strayed from that path.
We're so far.
But we can come back.
Sometimes when I send people way down to you, I get jealous 'cause they get to see my bro. Sometimes when I hear a volcano explode, I get jealous 'cause I know that that's my bro.
Hey. Bro, say yes. It's a regenesis. Bro, say yes.
I say yes, it's a regenesis.
Well, when you were up there, I thought he's such a square. But then I'd look up and I say, man, I miss my bro, I wish I was there. And when people come down here after you sorted them all through, I'd say, hey, you got to say hi to my brother. How's he doing? What's he up to?
So bro, say yes, it's a regenesis.
Bro, say
yes, 'cause it's a regenesis. I love you, bro, it's true, yeah. This is my final quest. So bro, say yes.
I'm saying
On this regenesis. What if it was just us two in a car going across the world?
yes.
What if it was just me and you in Hawaii on a surfboard? I lived the whole life up there, threw it all away. But now I look at my bro and I finally know just what I'm This is what we were supposed to do. It was our test. So bro, say yes.
I'm saying yes. This is our test, and I'm saying yes.
It's a reach and a send.
It's a reach and a send.
It's a reach and a send. And we watch as suddenly God, holding the phone, disappears. And we hear on the other line, Lucifer disappears.
But
That was so beautiful. This is Prude crying. Oh, that was so
But-
nice.
I never got my name.
Give this bitch a name.
We hear on the phone, which is now sitting on the ground. Hello? Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, it's me.
Anyone-
No name Angel.
Anyone know why Lucifer just fucking disappeared?
Well, I think he and his brother reconciled, and it kind of fixed everything for everyone, and now they're not needed anymore.
So who's gonna run heaven and hell?
Well, wow. I guess. You know what? I feel like what heaven and hell have needed is love to connect them.
Yeah?
And so, biblically accurate Angel, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
maybe you can run heaven and I can run hell. And together,
Okay. But we're gonna need names.
Well, that's just what I happen to be a specialist at.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you see, I was assistant to Lucifer, but before that, I was a name guy. I named everything in the universe.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh, yeah.
You named broccoli and cars
Point
and
to anything, and I named it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if naming two folks like us should be easy as heck for you.
I'm a big fan of the blue-footed booby. That's a funny one.
Oh, well, all right. Let's start with you then, the biblically accurate one. You say blue-footed booby, but I don't think that's very fun. But I like the B, I like how that sounds. Hey, I'm liking use. That's why I'm gonna call you
Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah.
And you,
Me?
you there.
Yes.
Yeah, let me get a vibe. I'm feeling a J name, something inside. That's what I'm gonna scribe. You got Jane, of course, you got Jennifer and Jessica, but those don't quite feel right. Let me think here, let me concentrate. I'm doing real good, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm gonna give you a name, it's gonna put you to shame. And you're gonna have a J right there. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you.
Spit it out.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Jupiter's your name. Jupiter's your name.
Bigger than Earth. Big as the whole sky. My name is Jupiter. My God, I could just cry. And I know it's probably better than Janet. 'Cause now I'm not just a lady, I'm a whole freaking planet. Everyone loves
Everyone knows Jupiter's the god of thunder. So you will be perfect for fucking up shit down under. Oh boy, I thought we were never gonna get it. I thought that you were gonna stretch that out forever, and we were gonna end the show right before we
I
found
thought
out.
about it. I really thought about it, and then I'm thinking, I was like, is there anything I got? Anything funny? Nah, just Jupiter.
No, Jupiter's a great name.
That's
It is
lovely.
a great name.
Oh man.
Unnamed
We
angel.
were rocking in there for
Wow.
a bit. What a time.
Sometimes we accidentally don't give our characters names, and it's hard to keep track of them. And so this was funny
Yeah.
when we just intentionally did that for like every
We ended
character.
up with Bruce and
I think
Jupiter.
Lucifer was the only character that actually had a name until Prune.
That's true. Yeah, Prune. Purgatory Prune.
Even the
Oh my
shepherds
God.
who like invented Christmas.
Well,
Oh God, that was
speaking,
so funny.
speaking of all of these many characters we have
Oh,
there,
right.
Beth,
Yeah.
you've got a job to do here.
I know.
Every episode of Charm Scene, we like to ask our guests to pick the most charming character and then
Yes.
hear a little extra song from them, a little solo, someone that we want to hear more from.
Yes.
So, Beth, who's that character?
I'm going to be honest. I think was it prude or prune?
Prune.
Prune.
The most,
Purgatory Prune.
the most purgatory snack you could have.
Yeah, I want to hear more about, I know purgatory is maybe not the most exciting, but I want to hear more from Prune. What's Prune about?
Okay. Like, do you want to know like her
Life in Purgatory.
life in purgatory?
Yeah, what's that like?
All right, cool.
Yeah. We cut to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Sam.
People only end up here accidentally. No one tries to do it. You sit here for eternity with prunes and the Wordle and this kind of elevator music. You wait here for so much time. It stretches out to infinity, that timeline. And there is only one thing that you can do, and that's talk to Prune. You gotta talk to Prune. Now, Prune is kinda like that coworker you had that can only talk about their cats. You tried to pivot to the weather, but they don't want to talk about that. So you scroll pictures for eternity, and you see 70 angles of the same kitty. And tomorrow, guess what we're gonna do? You'll see more pictures from Prune. You'll see more pictures from Prune. There's nothing funny she do. It's just more pictures from Prune. Have you ever been waiting at the dentist, trying to find something neat on the wall? But it's just like beige abstract pictures of nothing at all. Imagine feeling that way for so many years, and the only person who will hear your tears is Prune. She has perfected the melancholy of a waiting room. It's P-R-U-N-E. It's Prune. See you soon.
Amazing.
Prune.
That was jazzy. Ooh,
That was
fun.
jazzy.
Yeah.
Folks, before we get back to our amazing guest here, I just want to throw it over to the amazing, it's the incredible Lily Ludwig sitting next to me. Let's hear from her.
And across from me is the absolutely heavenly. It's Austin Packard.
Oh, we changed our seating arrangement. We're next to each other now. We're not across from each other
tell them
anymore.
that.
Sorry, we got a new table. Well, we said it. Anyway, on that time, the entire time, playing that sick elevator music for an hour straight. It's the amazing, the incredible, it's Sam Scheidler on the keys.
And like a bat out of hell, it's drummer Chris Ditton.
Hell yeah. But of course, we could not have done today's amazing episode without the amazing, incredible, our charming guest. It's Beth Nelsen.
Actual cherub.
I'm flapping my wings as we speak.
Aw, Beth, thank you so much for joining us
Oh
today.
my gosh, thank you for having me.
This was such a treat. Now, we do shows with you. We've done all sorts of stuff. But one thing we really like to promote on this podcast is live shows.
Yes.
So Beth, now's your time. What are you pitching? Tell us where you can see Beth.
Oh my gosh. Well, so funny enough, I'm about to take a break from music improv because I will be I'm going to be in a show called Little Orphan Boy at the Annoyance 3 times a week for November and December.
Yeah.
But
Incredible.
you can not at that time find me in Blank the Musical at the Revival Theater in the South Loop. You can find me in Lost Realms at Otherworld with Lily and Austin from time to time. And then we're also doing Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the improvised musical. And we will be moving to the Annoyance in January, which will be very fun.
I can't
Cool.
wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. Yay.
So-
There is live theater and live music and live comedy happening everywhere in the world all the time. If you live in Chicago, definitely go check out one of those shows that Beth is in. And if you don't live in Chicago, go see live entertainment where you are.
It's somewhere out there. Go see it. Whether it be a band, whether it be a real theater, scripted theater, whatever you got.
A Christmas pageant.
A Christmas pageant, both at your church and your school. Wasn't that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah, go see Mary. Go see Secular Mary.
All of them. Oh,
But on the way there, listen to Charm Scene.
listen to Charm Scene. Beth, thank you so much for joining us. Chris, Sam, thank you so much for doing this with us as always. Lily, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Austin, thank me. Thank you so much for listening. We've been Charm Scene. We have new episodes every single Tuesday. You can follow us at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram. Until then,
You just got charmed.
bye.